What up, family? Get on this Sporty Man Dash 20 Man Lead. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago. I'm gonna call it something else. Does thirsty sound too thirsty for real people? I think I'm a real person. I'm gonna call. Let me see what I'm gonna call it. It seems as though my influences or my influence other people, because ain't nobody using Thirsty Thursday until I used it. Today is September the 8th, 2022, so they say. I'm at a park not too far on my little bike trail that I, usually go on. Try to keep this weight off, I don't have much of a life. Not that I don't have other stuff to do, it's just never get enough time to sit back and relax. A person told me at the East Coast Wagon Train program, the Vision Quest program, that I reminded her of a turtle. And as you can see, this is turtle shell-like colors, green, like an olive green. It's a park. People used to take their children to the park and used to play basketball. I never had nobody really take me to the park as a child that I can remember. But I tried to play basketball with the guys or whatever and stuff who may or may not have had a role model in their life, or a father figure, or someone of a guardian. Because I always wanted someone, that was supposed to be loving, caring, I guess, but they put so many high expectations on us as a child that we never ever get a chance to grow up, because we're always competing against the next person, or if they put us out there as a young person. And I hope Cardi B and Offset don't take offense to this, but your daughter culture, I don't believe she needs to be on social media already and stuff, because social media is not a good place to raise a child. If you all have enough money, I'm just giving you a word to the wise of somebody who got exploited. I'm not saying that you're trying to exploit her, I'm just saying that, there's a lot of weirdos on social media. She's an attractive young little girl, and she doesn't need all that attention and stuff. And, if you could do yourself some favor, because I believe my mother, did me that way, exploited me, and she probably regretted it. You understand what I'm saying? But some mothers and parents don't care. I'm not saying you all don't, I'm just saying, take my advice if you really, you understand what I'm saying? Because you all are young and you still growing and learning. And I'm an older person, and as much as I would have wanted to have children, I know that was not in the cards for me. And so I'm talking kind of like, from a parent's point of view. Anyway, yeah, you have to hold them near and dear, because you never know who will save you when it's all over. Now, God has blessed y'all beyond y'all imagination, whereas I'm still looking for that. I was thinking that approval from the people who basically robbed me. You understand? And stepped all over me to get what they wanted. Okay, I understand. I'm trying to be a big girl about this, but this is what happens when people exploit you as a little child. You grow up, but that inner child always lurks on the inside. People call it a sign of weakness, or you know, crybaby or whatever. Call me what you want, but I did some big girl stuff, and I brought a lot of people dreams to fruition. It would have never happened had I not had that childlike spirit. But I'm gonna get over that because I know that's dangerous in this type of environment and world. You know what I'm saying? That is one of my flaws that I have. And people use it against you. Yep. It's not the money, it's not the property, it's not the prestige, it's not the likes, not the views. It's the family. It's all said and done. You know, people get together for various reasons, and they never want us to be a family. They want us to be alone, crying and boo-hooing. But I've never had family, so it's like I cry for you all because I know in the end, when the lights, camera, action, and all that is over, and you're old enough to understand what I'm talking about right now, it'll click. It ain't clicking right now because you're still having fun and you're being finessed by, you know, the glitz and the glamour. And, you know, the white people probably still have that influence over you as far as slavery, which we were never slaves. It's a free country, but we have to help each other in order to remain free. Otherwise, we'll all be enslaved one way or another. You understand what I'm saying? We'll all have vices. Now, for the ones who, you know, look up to me, if that's what you thought this was, you know, I was just trying to get through this thing called life, and somebody must have felt it because, you know, they stole my writers and passed it on, and real bad boys and girls moving silence. I appreciate it because it's giving me this time to sit down and just have a moment to myself, whereas, you know, I'll be running around, you know what I'm saying, doing the most, and, you know, I never had a time to really just chill. You understand? Now, me being by myself, you know, it's probably gonna be that way forever because they never wanted me to make it. Never. And it's always gonna be some people trying to stop me from making it, but I've already made it. See, my truth was watching other people make it, and I live kind of like vicariously through them, but do my story at the same time. But because people was trying so much to get on top and leave me behind, they didn't realize that I was really living my truths and stuff. I fell in love with a beautiful young lady by the name of Lawana Joy Jacobs. Regardless of her intentions, I knew in the end she was gonna have to make a choice because she was kind of like hiding behind me, and you know, trying to use me as strength. We was kind of using each other and stuff, but I knew once we got older, we was gonna have to make a real big decision. And I knew my heart was with trying to find out what's going on with me, whereas she had already known, but she wasn't telling for whatever reason. I don't care, you know, if she got something out the deal. What she gave me, you know, was priceless, and that was time. Because time is it's not money, it's precious. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the air you breathe. You understand? So, you know, there's somebody, of course, white people. Let me go down here because it's always something. You know what I'm saying? Now, usually there'll be nobody in here, and that's the truth. Don't nobody come here. Just like when I was playing basketball down further, wasn't nobody using that court. I was going past that court for like basketball court for about a month. And the last time I didn't take my ball, sure enough, somebody was playing basketball. So we have a lot of, copycats and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And they tend to follow us, which is weird. Nobody has their own mind. You understand what I'm saying? Did you know how many parks there are in this city? Not only that, they should be in daycare or something. Well, maybe not daycare, because that's why I want to tell people. You have to raise your own children. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And, for some reason, people are trying to make me into an R. Kelly, and that's not my story, and that's not his story, but that's what people do. So you have to get away from people who, or feel some kind of way and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't really like people like that. I'm a good judge of character, but I really don't like people because, they get you in trouble and stuff. I don't like, I just, if people really know me, either I'm by myself or I was with, my so-called best friend, Dwayne, or my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda. If you saw me at a party, that was that order or whatever and stuff. I'm not one of them group type people and stuff, so I don't do groupies, I don't do fans and all that, And that's why I never wanted to be a rapper or anything like that, because somebody just took that to another level. The way they stalk people and invade your privacy and things of that nature, that is illegal. That's a form of invasion and, privacy invasion. I can't even use the bathroom in my own place of residence without feeling violated. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's why I tell you have to be real careful of what's going on, because that's how my own YouTube station started off, basically talking about pedophiles and, but I did it in general Captain Matt kind of way, and now, for some reason nobody backed me because they don't want to lose everything, or that's how they came up, and I don't know what the case is. But if I had children, I would go hard for them, for real, just like I went hard for the ones that came up with me. But evidently, I was surrounded around them type of people I wasn't trying to be around and stuff, Corey on the internet, he said it himself, he was surrounded by them. They always pop up, and they always pop up with some children, like, you that type of person is it. You understand what I'm saying? So, for my real Mary Macamouse, next year gonna be my year, and if I ever get into another relationship, it'll be with somebody who, think like me, don't have family pretty much, don't have no children, nobody wants them and stuff for real. Those are the people I was trying to go for, real talk, and not the ones that already had everything going on and took advantage of the ones who did. So you don't understand how this worked for me, that's how it works and stuff. You understand? I don't like being taken advantage of. I don't mind people using me every now and then, but when you taking advantage of a person and you're not compensating them, that is illegal. That should be against the law, and people should be thrown under the bus, especially if you're ruining people's livelihoods and leaving them for dead. Now, I suppose it'd be priceless, and I know I'm the big one, but because so many new people are in my city, Chicago, and America, refugees, or whatever the case may be, you understand, squatters, they chose to, take advantage of me one last time. I like to say, which I don't like, but, I'm sarcastic. They wanted to fuck me one last time like dude. That's the honest to God's truth. And I seen that coming a mile away. So, watch your children. Sorry for the sentimental, behavior in the beginning, but hey, I'm only human. Eminem, I did like Revival, but when you said I wrote Stand, bitch, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so what? Okay? You understand what I'm saying? If you still calling ladies out their name, you still feel like you trying to get the spotlight. And a lot of people just wanted my clientele, my Mary Macamouse and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And I understand how it works, because you wanted to stay relevant because you spent all that money and you needed my money to compensate, for what you lost. I'm not stupid, okay? Step your game up. You still gonna pay me that. Peace.